can literally frame it like
Okay.
that, so you get a bunch closer.
I hit the red button.
Okay, it's starting to just get a bunch close. Like you should be standing probably right here. Okay, so
Okay.
we're gonna take this letter off. There's two ways that this happens. Sometimes the glue gets left, and that's the one we're gonna show here, and then I'll show you when the glue doesn't get left. But I got the heat gun, and I got a plastic scraper, not a metal scraper, something that won't hurt the paint. These are, I think these are lottery ticket scrapers, but anything plastic, a plastic paint scraper. Turn this on. I'm just gonna get it kind of warm. Don't let it start bubbling. You'll notice that it starts to shrink a tiny bit as it gets warm. And I'll start at the corner. And it just comes right up once it's warm. And I'll get a little bit warmer. Okay, just before it starts to bubble. Okay, now you just grab a corner and it comes right up, real easy. Usually staple gently and it'll come together as one piece. Now the problem is it's just the vinyl. The glue is left. So let's do another one and I'll get the glue off. Pull from one corner, you can just get the whole piece in one piece. Like that. Okay, but you can see there's still glue there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol. You can do this two ways. You can either just start to pull the glue off. The more glue you get off, the less you actually have to rub and use rubbing alcohol, but we can soften it a little bit with the first pass of rubbing alcohol. Get some on there, just get it real wet on top of the glue. You see it, let it almost kind of soak in there. Give it, and do it again. We're not trying to rub it off, we're just trying to get the alcohol into the glue. In like 30 seconds, it'll soften. The more glue you can get off before you actually dissolve it with the rubbing alcohol, the better. So now, I'm just gonna use my thumb and just kind of peel the glue off. And the more you can get off this way, the easier it is when you actually rub it with the rubbing alcohol in a little bit. But that rub between the heat and the rubbing alcohol, that softens the glue up, and we can just kind of scrape it off. Because every, this little bit of glue does not have to be dissolved with the rubbing alcohol. We can pull it off now. Just get as much off as you can because it makes the next step easier. Put that in the trash. You can stand and scrub all day with the rubbing alcohol, but that'll take forever. The more you can just get off and put in the trash, you're in a better situation. Now we'll go back to the rubbing alcohol. And it's all, I mean, just if you get as much glue off as you can, finishing it with the rubbing alcohol is pretty easy. And that section's completely done now. Okay, so that's the one. If the glue is left on the surface, that's that one. But that doesn't always happen. Let's come around to this side. These ones seem to be coming off better. Okay, so come around this side. Okay, we'll do this this letter, or we'll do this S right here. And if the glue comes off, and same thing. Get this a little bit warmer. Okay, and here the glue is staying on the sticker, and that makes the whole thing a lot easier because all you got to do is peel, and we'll wipe it later, but there's not any glue left on the surface. And if it starts to rip, it's getting too cool, and pull out your, yeah, it's a little bit cooler at the bottom, so let me. Okay, and this comes off, when it's the right temperature, it comes off real nice. It's not even that hot to touch, but it's probably about 120 degrees or so. And then there's no glue. All that's left here is cleaning off this little dirt with some rubbing alcohol. That's good. You can press the red button to stop.